Hey, Happy New Year. I know it's a little late in January, but I do this intentionally because I always want to wait for all the holiday noise to clear out. Whew. Hold, please. Oh, I can't get it off. It's literally stuck. I'm stuck! I first of all just want to say thank you so much to all my friends and clients, everyone that sends me a referral. I really appreciate it. All my business comes from referral, and so thank you. Thank you so much. Here we are in 2023, and you want to know what to expect in the real estate market. I know some of you might be thinking, maybe it's time to move up, maybe it's time to refer a friend, maybe it's time to encourage a family member to buy, but you're hearing a lot of different things about the 2023 market. So what is the reality of the market right now? First and foremost, I know everyone's heard about the rates. The rates. The artificially low rates of the pandemic are history. They are gone. I wouldn't wait for those to come back. Now the market's starting to adjust to maybe a 6% rate or so. Those rates are going to start to normalize and the market will start to come back around those numbers. Currently, as I record this, the rates are at the lowest they've been since last September. We are seeing some rates come down. The last few inflation reports are showing that inflation is peaking. Every time we get an inflation report like this, rates slowly come down. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, the Fed is still hiring rate. What's important to remember about federal interest rates is that the federal interest rate and the market interest rates do not move in parallel. The federal rate does impact the market rate, but the market rate can move independently of that federal rate. It is expected that the Feds will continue to higher interest rates through part of 2023. That might impact the market rates. It depends where we are with inflation and other factors. Some people are expecting to see is by the end of 2023, the Fed will start to lower that. That will drive market rates. So we would hope to see maybe by the end of the year, rates coming down. In the meantime, there's a lot of great products out there that you can still get yourself into that are at decent rates. I've been having a lot of clients use 5 and 10-year ARMs. The 5 and 10-year ARMs are adjustable, but what's to remember about adjustable rates is that they don't just go up endlessly. There is a cap to them. If rates start to come down within the next 5 years, then you could end up refinancing it into a lower rate. Most people over the lifetime of their mortgage at some point refinance their rate. So that's just something to keep in mind. Don't let the rate stop you from buying the house you want. Date the rate, marry the house. How many times you heard that one? Well, I've heard it a lot. Like too much. Like it's just like coming at me every day. So what's going on for sellers? So what does this mean if you want to list your property? Well, first of all, call me. I'm happy to help. You need to place your property on the market perfectly. It means in terms of curb appeal, how it is in the inside, staging, feel, the condition, but also make sure that you get that price right. Don't overprice the property expecting the same feeding frenzy that we had during the really low interest rates that were driving that market. Then of course it needs to be marketed properly. Beautiful photos, a brochure, a video, all the things that we normally do in John Copeland Group. If you do all of those things perfectly, if you really nail it, if you focus in and really take the time, the effort, you will get the price out of your home that you want. The other big factor for DC is that inventory remains low. We always have an inventory problem in DC. So DC market is unique in the fact that because we're just so geographically locked in, we always are struggling with low inventory. What does that mean for you? It means as a seller, you're likely to still list and get the price that you want, especially if you're in a neighborhood that is really sought after and your inventory is extremely low. It means as a buyer, you might still find yourself competing after those homes. And now let's talk about buyers. What are we seeing for buyers? Because the rates are slightly higher, you might find yourself in a situation instead of 14 bids on a property or 10 bids on a property, maybe you're just down to 2 or 3, a little bit more manageable. It's not quite the feeding frenzy it was, but there is still competition out. You have to make sure your finances are in order, that you're ready to go, and that you're putting in a bid that's competitive when you want to win a property. That being said, there is a segment or two of the market in DC that is creating an advantage to the buyer. In the condo market, my last 4 buyers all got some sort of concession, whether it was closing cost or repairs or under asking price without competition. I'm not saying it's gonna happen in every situation, but there are situations out there where it is happening, and it has been happening in the last 4 properties that I've had under contract. Thanks for watching the video. Obi and I are again wishing you Happy New Year. He's literally sleeping on the couch right here. Always happy to help with any of your real estate needs. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.